Michigan's stay-at-home order is set to expire at the end of the month. And today, Governor Whitmer was looking ahead. What will happen after May 1st? And what does she need? What help does she need from state lawmakers? News 8 political reporter Rick Albin joining us from his home tonight with the latest on that front. Rick?
Well, Brian, the emergency declaration and the stay-at-home order will both expire in 10 days. Those are two separate things, but both will likely need to be extended. Now, there are already different ideas floating around. The Senate Republicans and the House Republicans have plans that would gradually start to reopen the state, but presumably leave both the emergency declaration and the stay-at-home order, though it would be modified, in place past May 1st. But how much of that can they really negotiate with the governor, and how much even has to be negotiated? The governor seemed to speak to that today.
We will need to extend the state of emergency. My powers come from a couple of different parts of statute, and so I believe that regardless of what the legislature does, I still retain those powers, but I would like for them to be partners in this. We have worked very well together on a number of fronts. We need to continue working together because this is not a partisan issue. The stay-home order will be, another 10 days will go by between now and when we are confronting what the next phase is that we are going through. But the one thing I can say with all certainty is we won't just resume life like it was pre-COVID-19. It will take phases, and it's going to be slow, but it's going to be data-driven, mitigating risk, and making sure that it's safe for workers and customers of businesses that do ramp up. All those protections will be in there.
The governor talked about two statutes, and there are two that give the governor pretty broad authority when it comes to declaring emergencies. One is the Emergency Management Act of 1976. The other is the Emergency Powers Act of 1945. Both give the governor a lot of latitude to invoke an emergency and then create orders to deal with that emergency. The Emergency Management Act of 76 provides for oversight from the legislature and time limits. That act from 1945 does not necessarily include that language. That may be what she was alluding to when she talked about the two statutes. The governor did talk about something we've talked about on a regular basis here, certainly is secondary to the loss of life, but it's the economy taking a big, big hit, and that means the budget of Michigan is taking a big hit too. The governor announced today she would take a 10% pay cut and ask her executive senior office staff there to also take a 5% cut. Reporting live from home, Rick Albin, News 8.